Doug Van Wyk with LifeExpress. I'm visiting today with Bill and Wendy Sturzinger, who had an experience with a disability insurance claim we're going to talk about here for a couple minutes. Bill took out some disability insurance a few years ago and had a claim. So the first question is, why did you guys buy, or why did you buy, Bill, disability insurance?
We bought disability insurance because we borrowed some money, and we wanted to make sure if anything would happen, we would be able to make our payments while we were sick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. How did that money, when you were on claim, when you were sick, how did that money make a difference for you and for your kids and for your family?
Well, Bill got sick, and it just gave us a peace of mind when that insurance kicked in. It was just a luxury that you could take care of the sick in your family, you could take care of the kids, and you didn't have to think about where the next dollar was always coming from. Because you knew the medical bills were going to start rolling in, you knew things were going to change because he was not working anymore and going down to one income. It just was a luxury to have it.
Cool, yeah, good point. So had you not had the disability insurance, can you picture how your life would have been much different?
Well, we would have probably been more in debt,
Yeah.
because you would have went out and borrowed against the assets that you have to make sure that your everyday bills are getting paid.
Sure.
And then when you do get better, or if you get better, or in my case, they did, there's always a percentage that you don't always come out the right way, so you might not go back to work.
Yeah. True.
And this is making the payments and covering that money until you do get better.
Yeah, until you're back on your feet, yeah. Well, I'm so glad I helped you get disability insurance 6-7 years ago, and I'm glad you made the decision to take it out. Turns out it was a really smart decision.
Yeah, and I want to thank you, Doug, because you were so good at checking in too, and that made a big difference too, because every now and then I would have a question.
Yeah, sure.
And you always put me in contact with the right people, and you always followed through, so that was huge.
Well, good. Glad to
It was
hear that.
huge.
Glad to hear that. I'm glad the story has a happy ending, and the claim stopped, and then you're back on your feet and doing great now. So thank you for sharing your story with us today.
Yeah,
Thank you.